All right, guys, so I've been out here for about 20 minutes throwing that Depths 175, and look at that fish.
And it's gone.
All right, guys, so how's it going? I just want to do kind of a quick recap here of how everything went down today. So I got out in the water real early. I was the only person on the lake, and that is just shocking. You know, I've never been out there and been the only person. For a little while, I was wondering if there was still a band on the water not being allowed to be out there. But then some rowers started showing up for the University of Texas, and I realized that, you know, it was all good. So we've had so much rain, the water was real stained today. So I wanted to go fish the mud lines and stuff like that that was coming out, of this certain area. So I get down there, and about 4 casts in with the Depths 175, I had a fish come up and just slam it. And the method I was using was the slow retrieve to real fast to twitch to get it to curve off to one side. And sure enough, that bass came up and ate. And he went on the board at 23 inches and weighed out on the scales at 5.4 pounds. So the sun wasn't even up yet. I didn't even have the cameras rolling. I tried to use the phone, like I always use, a lot of video, a lot of, you know, little selfies, talking to it, things like that. But I realized that inside the LifeProof case, this phone takes terrible video, terrible photos, and the sound's not that great, even though the sound's better than the video and the photos. So after that, I started getting the GoPros rolling. It was so humid down there on the water that I was having a lot of trouble fogging up. So I only got about every other fish on camera. The bite was great though. This was one of the better days that I've had out in the water. And, you know, so I've got another clip here of one of the smaller fish. I think it went 17 or something like that. But I had 4 or 5 fish. I lost a couple by the boat on top of those, and was just pretty good. Couple other interesting things that happened. That Depths, and I snapped that thing off. I made a short, quick cast with it at a splash. Turned out to be an alligator gar. I was like, oh, nope. Pulled that to a stop. When I did that, I didn't realize that I put a little backlash into it, reeled it in, made a long cast, and snapped it off. And I realized it real quick, tried to get over to the lure, but because it's a suspending bait, it sank to the bottom. So I had that Depths. That was the first time out in the water today with it, and lost it today. So that is disheartening. Like, it took me a little while to get over that. I'm still not over it. So anyway, fished. The rest of the day went good. Started getting hot. Decided to come in a little early. Wanted to beat all the lunch traffic. And when I get back to my truck, I realized somebody rear-ended me. And thank God it only hit my my bed extender, my kayak holder. But they bent it up pretty awesome. So, you know, no note, none of that. Really appreciate all of that. But because the filming today was kind of crappy with my GoPro, still trying to get them all situated. I did get in the mail from Salt Armor my buffs, so I just wanted to kind of open that up and show it to you, just because today's video is going to be real short, and I don't have any new tackle this week, so I'm going to consider this kind of the new tackle day part and just kind of throw it in with that video. So I don't know if you're familiar with Salt Armor. They come up in my Facebook feed constantly, and they have a clothing line, but the other thing they do is they sell buffs. And I'm sure you've seen a buff at some point. It's great. I kind of have a built-in buff to kind of protect me from the sun, but I still got to protect the rest of my face. And so one of the things they do is sometimes they'll do 15% off your purchase. Sometimes they'll do up to 60% off your purchase. The one that I happened to get for this day when I ordered it was buy one, get 4 free. So I got 5 buffs for 20 bucks. So that's a hell of a deal. I wear these things a lot. I can't even tell you how many of them I have, but I've been paying 20 bucks a piece. So to come across this opportunity was fantastic. So I'm going to kind of show you the different patterns that I've got here. I don't even remember what they are, but this one right here, right off the bat, it just looks like a typical Salt Armor. There's nothing special. It's just got their logo and Billfish all over it. So real light colored. It's almost like a real light green. I really like that one. All right. Lighter colors, they just work better. You know, again, I talk about it all the time. It's 115 degrees outside, so that ought to help. All right, so here's the next one I got. It's the U.S. flag with a bass on it. That is pretty cool right there. So again, Salt Armor logo down the bottom. Pretty nice. All right, let's take a look at the next one. These came in real fast, by the way. I was pretty impressed. I think I ordered them like Friday night, and they come from Boca Raton, Florida. So I got them pretty quick. All right, so this one's gonna be kind of like a baby blue, and it's got a mahi-mahi and a sailfish circling a bait ball. Again, pretty cool, light blue. It'll be great out in the sun. If you'll notice how long these are too, that's another really nice thing. All right, let's see. Next one I got here, I think this is the one that's called Texas, if I remember correctly. It looks like it to me. And it sure is. So basically it's kind of got the Texas flag scattered on there. And so that's pretty cool. You know, got to represent home state. So there it is. You got Texas. Pretty cool. Looks like it's got some tire tread, things like that on there. So that one's pretty nifty as well. And then I got the last one here. I think it's called the Spade Skull, if I remember correctly. And sure is. So pretty cool. It's kind of got the bottom of the skull there, nifty little patterns. Got the spade for the nose and the Salt Armor logo over one of the teeth on the bottom. On the back, it's just solid black. So pretty nifty. Let me grab a ball cap here and I'll show you how to use one of these. All right, so I got a ball cap, I got a buff. I'll try on the black one just to go with the black hat, and of course my sunglasses. So there's a couple little tricks that I've discovered on these. One of the things I like to do is basically, once I get it on, I want to open my mouth as wide as possible and kind of create a pocket. That way, the hot air is not coming up between my nose and the buff and fogging up my glasses constantly. So, easiest thing to do, take off the hat, take off the glasses, pull it on. I bring it all the way down. I want to be able to scrunch it into the top of the shirt to make sure I'm not burning the back of my neck or anything. Then at that point, I will put my sunglasses on. If you do have the eyewear retainers on the back, tighten them up as tight as possible, and then go ahead and bring it back up. And if you have a ball cap, place your ball cap on, and then bring it up over the top of that ball cap in the back. And then I have to pull it down a little bit because I got a beard. And once I do that, open your mouth as wide as possible, and that creates that pocket, and that keeps your glasses from kind of fogging up. So that's it, guys. That's a buff. If you got any questions, please comment below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. I'm working on the cameras right now to get a little bit better quality out there for y'all. Otherwise, if you all want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe down in the corner. And until next time, thank you for watching.